Hello everyone, my name is Chef Cap, and welcome to another cooking demonstration video here on my channel. Now lately I've noticed you guys really enjoy my vegetarian recipes, so today I will be doing a vegetarian chickpea tacos today. So without further ado, let's get cooking. Okay, so to start, we need to prep our vegetables for the tacos. Right here I have a poblano pepper. If you don't know what a poblano pepper is, basically it's very similar to a jalapeno, except this is much bigger and it's not quite as hot as a poblano. If you're super sensitive to spicy heat, you can just leave it out entirely, or maybe a good substitution would be just your traditional green bell pepper, but this would work just fine. You want a little heat with your tacos. I will also be cutting up a small tomato for this. I hope all you guys are doing great today. I've been really busy with the pandemic that's been going around. I hope you guys are handling it just fine. For those people who are currently unemployed, I hope you guys find employment very, very soon. Make sure we get all the seeds out. You can leave the seeds in if you want to. That just adds extra heat. I prefer to take the seeds out. That's just my personal preference, but you want to leave the seeds in? Go right ahead. Just want to keep this fairly small dice like so. Okay. This. One stubborn seed right there. I knew I saw a seed there. Alright, chop this up. No, I don't think I'm going to need this entire poblano. That was kind of a big one, so I think I'm going to stop here with the poblano. I'm going to move on to the tomato. I can probably save this for something else. Alright, let's move on to the tomato. This is just a smaller Roma tomato. Kind of cut it about the same way as we did the poblano. Cut off the ends so it sits flat. Slice it down the center. Then, same as before. I did take some personal time off for myself. I went up north with a friend, and my friend, he created these breakfast nachos, and I tried them, and I was just blown away by them. So that kind of, I want to try to make my own version of that. If you guys would like to see that, a recipe of breakfast nachos, let me know in the comments down below. I'd be very excited to make that for you guys. Okay, last half of the tomato. Okay. So that's the poblano and the tomato. Okay, now we're gonna mix up a spice mix for this recipe. Oh, I forgot to mention while I was cutting up the poblano pepper, whenever you're done cutting up any hot peppers or anything that's spicy, make sure that you wash your equipment and your hands very, very well. Because if you use your hands to touch your face and everything, and touch your eyes, then the spiciness of the pepper, that's going to get into your eyes and it's going to burn like crazy. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. I've done that once before in my life, and it was very painful. I remember that. I think I was still in culinary school at the time, but I was at home at the time that happened, and luckily I knew what to do. When I started to feel the burn, ran into the kitchen, poured some milk in a small glass, and I just leaned over the sink and I slowly poured the milk into my eye as best I could. It was very uncomfortable, but it worked. Trust me, it's not fun. So for the spice mix, I'm mixing together 2 tablespoons of each. Here I have 2 tablespoons of cumin. I have, hold on a second, get the bigger hole. 2 tablespoons of paprika. There we go. Just a little more. Sorry about that. Alright, so that was cumin, paprika. We have 2 tablespoons of chili powder. Oops, a little too much. About there. Okay. And 2 tablespoons of coriander seed. It's been grounded. Let's take top off. Alright, so 2 tablespoons of that. And oops, why does that always happen to me? Okay. And last but not least, we're going to need just 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. There. Perfect. I'm just going to mix this up. And that is our spice mix that we will be using for this recipe. Oh, another thing I've got to mention, if you guys would like a list of all the ingredients I am using in today's video, I will put them in the description box below. Okay, now the next step. Okay guys, now we're going to get into the cooking. So I got a big pan right here, got 2 tablespoons of olive oil in it. Got this on medium-high heat. There we are. Wait that to get hot for a second. Now I have 1 can of chickpeas here. I've drained them from the can, rinsed them. I've also dried them a little bit. This is a 15-ounce can. See, right here. Right there, 15 ounces. Okay, so adding them in. Oh, getting hot. Just going to poke them around in the oil for a little bit. Just want to cook these on medium to medium-high heat until they get a little brown, nice and crispy. I'm going to add about half of the spice mixture that I showed you guys. About that. Mix it all up. I'm going to let this cook for maybe 5 minutes or so. Like I said, till they get a little browned and nice and crispy. Alright guys, so about 5 minutes has gone by. Here they are. Nice and golden brown. I wish you guys could smell this. The spice mixture smells so nice together. Alright, so we're gonna take the chickpeas out of the pan, and we're gonna cook off the poblano peppers and some of the tomatoes. Alright, so I took the chickpeas out. I put a little more olive oil in. I'm gonna add the poblanos and the tomatoes inside the pan next. It's still hot. this cook for about 3 minutes or so, and then we're going to add the chickpeas back in and add just a few more ingredients. Okay guys, so tomatoes and the poblano peppers have been cooking. These are just about done. Now, I'm going to add the chickpeas back into the pan. There we are. I'm going to add just a little more of our spice mixture. Just a little more. Go here. Mix that in. I'm going to add about a quarter of a cup of vegetable stock. Maybe a little more than that. And also a couple big spoonfuls of tomato paste. Just a little more. There we are. Just mix this all together. Mix it all together until it all comes together, everything melts together. We're also going to add some salt and pepper to this. Okay, let's turn this down a little bit. It's getting a little too hot. Alright, so that's salt. Let's add a little pepper to this as well. Black pepper. There we are. Let's cook all together. Okay guys, this is basically the mix, the protein mix that we'll be using, what we'll be using mostly. Now I just gotta make a quick crema to go on top, and we are done. Okay, so to make the crema, I have some sour cream in this bowl. Just gonna add just a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper to this. And we're gonna add some fresh lime juice. Oops, just a little more. There we go. Mix that together. Okay. Add a little lime juice here. Just probably maybe a tablespoon of that. See how this looks. No, not quite. Still pretty thick. A little more. Ooh, that's a juicy lime. This was just half of a lime. Okay, let's try that. You want this to be almost a running consistency. We're almost there. Take the other half of that lime, add a little more to it. Okay. I think this will do it. I think this will do it. Yep, this will work. Okay guys, final stretch. So, I got a couple of little tortillas right here. Just going to take some of our chickpea filling. There's chickpeas, the Poblano peppers, all those delicious spices in there. Okay. For the other one, right there. Just tap this off. A little cheese. A little more. Okay. We have a little extra tomato. Put on top. There. Oops. There we are. Last but not least, got our crema on the top. Here we are. Alright guys, those are our vegetarian chickpea tacos. Let's give it a shot. That's pretty good, you guys. That was very good right there. Well everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed me making this video on making vegetarian chickpea tacos. If you enjoyed this video, please give this video a like. And also please make sure to share this with someone who enjoys cooking. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing to keep up to date and see more cooking videos that I'm going to do for you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Talk to you guys later. Bye.